Protect your home from home. Simple Caravan Insurance, sponsors of the Caravan Channel.
There are thousands and thousands of caravan sites dotted around the country, some of them in the most unlikely places. But not many of them have such an interesting history as the camping and caravanning club site at Wolverley in Worcestershire, as we discovered.
Wolverley is situated right in the heart of England, just north of Worcester, just east of Birmingham, and just south of Shropshire. It's close to waterways, countryside, and the city. What is now the camping and caravanning club site was used by the American Army as a field hospital during the Second World War, and today it's still all about R&R, rest and relaxation. Holiday site assistants Tim and Viv explain.
The site's been a club site since about 1974, I believe. Yeah.
We get a lot of people who come back every weekend and they only live a few miles away.
Yeah, a lot of locals. It's in the middle of the country, so people going up to Scotland or going down south to France, abroad, they can stop here.
We do get some overseas residents as well.
This is our third time in England with our caravan. We like to go here because it's very different from the other countries we have visited before. Here in England, it's more romantic, more historic sites to look at. At this particular site, I think it's very similar to most of the sites we have been. Normally we take this caravan club, using caravan club. Each of them have very good campsites. Everything is quite as it should be, clean, nice people, and very helpful.
We like the area in any case, it's countryside, got the towns about, and that's it. Got my relatives with it today, so fabulous place to be.
I've been here one or two times over the last 4 or 5 years. We find it's handy for being at home. We only live in South Staffordshire, and within an hour and a quarter towing the van, I'm here on site. Within an hour setting up, and we can just chill out, It's a nice easy few days away. Well, the site is pleasant, it's open, you're not congested.
We're right by the Staffs and Worcester Canal. There's a nice pub just in walking distance, another one in Wolverley Village, and it's very popular, especially with the weekenders.
We're still close to the towns, we're close to Wolverhampton, close to Kidderminster, so you've got your shopping if you want it, but it still feels like you're in the country. So things to do around here, there's Bodenham Arboretum, there's Kingsford Country Park, we're very close to the Staffordshire and Worcester Canal. We're close to Worcester, the Malverns, Kent Hills.
Kimber Edge. That's close by.
Black Country Museum, that's always a big draw. Nice to see there. We're talking about going to RAF Cosford. I love trains, Severn Valley Railway. We're going on there on Sunday for Sunday lunch, celebrate my wedding anniversary. So there's lots to do around here. Not far from the town, you see, so it's a lovely place. It is. I like the area.
If it's a nice sunny day, you can sit down by the canal, or you can travel up to Bewdley and sit by the river, or you can even go into Kidderminster and jump on the steam train and see the countryside that way up as far as Bridgenorth. And some nice little stations on the way up where you can get off at Harley and different places.
We hope we can do some walking and bicycle and find some historical sites to look at, and if the weather continues like this, we maybe go shopping in Birmingham.
There is a bus stop just past the canal, yeah. That will take
10 minutes walk?
10 minutes walk, they'll take you into Kidderminster.
But most people don't want to go too far.
The big attraction is the big playing field at the back. For people with dogs, they can just let them run. Not many sites have a field like that, they can just let the dogs off. And being able just to walk to the pub, that's an even bigger attraction.
A lot of people like that.
Yeah. Well, it's very historic, isn't it? It was an American Army hospital base. The whole area was covered in buildings, which was long since demolished. And it's very nice. It's matured well, hasn't it, now, over the years? The trees have grown and it's on different levels.
And there's a gateway at the bottom of the site which can take you right to the canal, especially the pub at the bottom, the lock. So
they are good sites, and the people who run the site are marvellous people, There are sites with more modern facilities, but there's nothing wrong with these facilities, They're a lot better than they were years ago. But the only problem is, if you like, people bring televisions with them. It's in the poor reception area.
Yeah, the recreation room, that's available to anybody who's staying on site. We've got table tennis in there, we've got darts, we've got a pool table, got all the information leaflets in there. We've got some games
There's
for the
games
children
for the younger
to play.
kids to play, yeah.
Well, I mean, they've done a lot of improvements since we were here last September, and this is the first time we've been here yet this year.
Now, I noticed this time I've come, they've done all the roadways. People might not recognise we've got no potholes and water in, and the approach road coming to the site, the council or the caravan, I should imagine the council, have re-tarmacked the entrance and coming down, and it's made life a lot easier.
Compared to the prices home in Denmark, it's very cheap. Very cheap.
Very reasonable. I'm a senior citizen, so I can take the advantage of the 55 concession rate within the club.
For a family of 4 to come for a week, 2 adults and 2 children, would cost around £180 for the week, including electric hookup.
The site offers the usual high standards and service you'd expect from the camping and caravanning club, and the real hook here is the site itself. It's very well situated for a whole host of local activities, as well as remaining a peaceful place to spend a day or two just sitting back and relaxing. This is a site which has something to suit everyone and is well worth a visit.